So previously in the anime, twins came to Dragontan City to assess its situation and learn about their culture so mynoghra could deepen their diplomatic ties, but a drug merchant got the info that the twins were envoys of the mynoghra nation. So he tried to expand his drug business through them. When the twins didn't give any answer, that drug dealer tried to make the twins addicted to his drug and started insulting the mynoghra kingdom and its king because it was a newly founded nation. For this, Carrie ordered the Medic brothers to punish him, and seriously, those three skinned the dealer and his men alive right in front of the mayor. That's why as soon as the two found out about this, she scolded Takuto for letting the twins go that far. He had been keeping an eye all this time, but Takuto said he didn't want the kids to hate them, and for this daddy-type feeling he didn't stop them. Atu went full-on mother mode and punished all 6 of them. It was wrong to pair the twins with those knuckleheads to begin with, but still taking things so far as to skinning those goons in front of the mayor, seriously. That's why Atu told them to write an apology essay, and only after that did they move to the meeting room. Even there Takuto wasn't paying any attention. So Elder Molter also took the blame for not educating the children on his end, so Atu calmed down a bit and things came to the agenda for the day. The twins reported what they saw in Dragontan Town: pain, hunger, increasing crime rates, and worse. They were constantly being attacked by barbarians. Mainly the barbarians consisted of goblins or orcs, but occasionally it was hill giants too. Those were the hardest to deal with and casualties were certain. The people of Dragontan couldn't even sense them approaching, which was likely due to exhaustion. At this rate Dragontan was doomed, and Gia suggested sending reinforcements immediately, but Emil said they were already short-handed with their forces. If they are gone, the crops and construction projects would take a major hit. So Atu said she would participate in this, and with her things had changed and Takuto agreed with that, so the question remained who would accompany her. Elder Molter took the job since he had disciples who could easily take down small fries with their magic. That would be enough for the reinforcement team, but still. Their nation's entire defense was counting on Atu, and with her gone they needed someone else. Takuto had already planned to summon another hero. Until then, they had the supplies they needed to summon her. And things were progressing very effectively with dark elves around, so Takuto was happy he wasn't alone like he used to be. Then that called for a few words of encouragement, after which the whole Dark Elf clan gathered to see the summoning of the new hero unit. Takuto had decided to summon the insect queen Isla, but there still remained a chance that things might go south if Isla refused to cooperate. But Atu was firm that she would protect Takuto with her life, and that way they were successful in summoning Isla to this world. Isla was as calm and loyal as they had hoped her to be, and she swore to serve Takuto once again in this world. They were delighted to have her, but to be sure Atu stayed on guard. That protective nature of Atu always flattered Isla, since Atu always put Takuto first and Takuto always put Atu first. Isla was sort of a kind motherly figure that even Atu couldn't stand against, after which they filled her in on the situation and right in front of her both started flirting with each other. Well, Isla didn't mind, in fact she became happier watching the children grow, but Atu remembered she would have to stay apart from Takuto for a while, which put both lovebirds in disarray. But work was work, and as such the reinforcement team took their leave. With that, Isla also decided to do her part in strengthening the kingdom. The next day she woke Takuto up early in the morning. As I said, she was a mother figure after all. And the twins said Takuto always slept until noon, and they woke him only if he didn't get up even after that. So Isla laid out new rules for Takuto because he was the king and he needed to act that way. She was entirely opposite to Atu, who let Takuto do whatever he wanted. But then Isla asked the twins to show her the kingdom so that she could get familiar with the facilities and the perimeter. Takuto agreed, so Korea and Maria were happy to accompany her, and before going out she told Takuto to get ready, since with Atu absent he would have to do her part of the job as well. With that said, she left and the official paperwork came in. Takuto was nervous because this would be his first time talking to others without Atu. And while Takuto was busy with that, the twins showed the full area to Isla, and lastly they showed the town hall where they ran into Emil. She was frustrated that Gia kept breaking the training equipment, which strained the budget, so Isla assured her she would scold Gia about this. She was really kind, and quickly she was becoming the backbone of the people. Then Gia again broke many of the training swords, and this time Isla caught him red-handed and told him to take things a bit easy with training. There the bell rang for food. Food here was communal rather than everyone cooking for themselves. It saved resources from going to waste, and the people had already prepared a special tableware set for Isla. but she preferred eating with everyone instead of receiving special treatment. Isla was kind but also humble. So Maria had an idea, and after a while they brought a dish and bowl that had Isla drawn on it. It filled her heart with joy receiving that gift, but as night fell even then Isla was scouting the area to see the development and defense. But there she heard crying from the twins' hut and came to ask what happened. Maria said that Korea had a nightmare, so Isla asked her what she saw in her dreams. Korea opened up that often she saw dreams of their late mother. She knew she had to move forward in life, but watching those happy memories hurts when she woke up and realizes it was just a dream. But they were trying to stay strong and apologized to Isla for worrying her. Seeing that, Isla decided to sleep with them from now on, so that whenever they wake up they would find her by their side. With that, the twins slept in Isla's warm embrace. And the next day she was discussing some initial matters related to defense which reminded her about it too. So Takuto used his far eye and saw she was ready for some action. And right there our episode ends, so stay tuned to watch the next one as well. And for that, subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon, or you might miss it.